Hey! Something new in the world of Elgato. Elgato have their own Zoom plugin. Here it is. This wonderful new Zoom plugin. Now, the downer is if you do have, as I install it, if you do have already ways to talk to Zoom from your Stream Deck, you will be disappointed with this particular plugin. And that is because it doesn't do as much as the previous ones. But if you don't have any solution, then this to you is gold dust. So let's see how we install it. Well, the first thing I need to say is make sure that your Stream Deck is updated, because this needs latest functions. So if you click on your little gear icon here, you can then hit check for updates, and you'll probably find, like mine, that I don't have the latest version. So install the update. And accept the agreement, click next, click install. And yes, you're starting to think that the installation of everything is going to take longer than showing it to you. And indeed, if that's what you think, you'd be right. So there's my Stream Deck now, I believe. Where is it? Stream Deck. Yep, there's my Stream Deck, all nicely installed and ready. So I have logged into my marketplace account on Elgato's website, which you'll need to do as well. And now I can open this. I get the permission, and Zoom is installed. There it is, Zoom plugins installed. So, what does this amazing Zoom plugin give us? Well, here it is. So we have a that's not the Zoom plugin. Okay, that was somebody else's Zoom plugin. And that was somebody else's Zoom plugin, which is clever, but it works by borrowing the keyboard presses from Zoom and emulating them that way. This is the Zoom plugin by Elgato with code provided by Zoom. You can tell it's the Zoom plugin because it's 1.01110. It's version 1 effectively. Now let's have a look what we've got. Well, we've got an audio on and off. We've got a video on and off. We've got screen share. We've got leave. We've got raise hand, which I like having over there. And then we've got react, but we've got different flavors react. So if I drag react multiple times across the screen, then I can change what each one does. So I can have the first one being claps. I'll have the thumbs up one over here, I think. Then I'll have the love heart one there. I'll have the laughing one there. I'll have the O one there. Actually, let's move the thumbs up there. Let's put the leave in a more difficult to get to place, because I don't really want to leave that often. And we've got room for one more react, haven't we? So what have we got left for the react? Let's have that one, the confetti one. So these are here, and now if I start a Zoom meeting, so I'll move that out of the way for a second. Let me just start a new meeting. And I'll bring the meeting down so you can see it. Here's the meeting. and here's my apps. And so I can turn on and off. I'm going to do it in a backward way because I want to show you something. I can turn on and off the audio. But look what happens here. We actually get feedback. I know I'm doing it backwards, but I want to show you that there's feedback. Now if I added the video for the camera, again, if it's on and off, I get feedback from the button, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, because then you can see from your Stream Deck whether you're on mute or off mute. And as you see, even if I use the mute on my Zoom, it's still going to show up on the Stream Deck. So you're always going to know when you're on and off. Otherwise, all the other ones are just activating the buttons. So what's really amazing about this? Well, very simply, what's really amazing about this is these functions are working and I didn't do anything else. I didn't have to install special connection software. The code that's been given by Zoom that is being used by Elgato to make these buttons work does not, I've duplicated, haven't I? Look, does not actually need any connections, any logging in, doesn't need any other software that other people have used in the past, doesn't need any hotkeys. This is automatically talking to your Zoom app. In fact, if I end my Zoom meeting, the app now obviously won't work because it's got no Zoom to talk to. But as soon as I start a new meeting, it's ready again. There's nothing else to set up to install, as in other ways of doing it. So this means anybody in possession of a installed version of Zoom and a Stream Deck can now have all these controls to make interacting to their meetings easier and more fun. Thank you, Zoom. Thank you, Elgato. And thank you for taking the time to watch this.